Hey everybody, I'm Russo and I do a little work here and there. Looks like you're back in the Ready Ward. And as the title card would suggest, I'm making a custom set of Blood Bowl dice for a Lizardmen team. For those who are not initiated, first we'll look at the standard Blood Bowl dice set. There are 3 6-sided blocking dice, and I've shown these before, 2 standard 6-sided dice, and 1 standard 8-sided die. I followed my own instructions from before, and I have filled in the pips and or numbers on a series of dice that I had lying around. After I got all that done, I quickly painted them to look sort of like scales. Sort of. The scales on the red ones are kind of hard to see since they use an iridescent paint. It's just what I had. But basically you just make little blotches with a tiny brush. Do sort of a pattern. Kind of looks like wallpaper to me, but it's scaly. So the real secret here, the thing that makes this, I guess, easier than just painting numbers and symbols on, is that I decided to use full-page shipping labels. Now, the title card says extreme. I'm not really kidding about that. The easy thing to do would be to print the symbols that you want on the dice, cut out squares around them, and just stick those squares to the sides of the dice. You might not even need to fill in the pips if you're doing that. But hey, you know me. I'm always trying to go just a step further. So here on those blue D6s and the D8, you can see instead of traditional numbers, I've used some symbols, and those symbols are from Monster Hunter. The blocking dice are based partially on other dice that I've seen, but I just whipped the symbols up in Illustrator and exported them from there. They look pretty decent, they're just different versions of the official ones. But like I said, none of this is necessary. You could just print symbols on the sticker paper, cut out squares, and stick them to dice. Either way, you should probably seal them at this point so the stickers don't peel off later. I don't want these things to just be white, so I gotta paint them. And oh, did I paint them! Silver for the blue dice and gold for the red ones. But you know, that's not quite enough either, because along the edges you can still see that the stickers are white, and that's a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to use a product that I picked up recently. I only picked it up because it was on sale, but it's a Tamiya weathering powder. It's got a little, it's basically like makeup. We could do some research. We'll figure that out later because, you know, the missus has lots of makeup, and if makeup works, geez, you can get like 100 colors for $10. And again, this is just another optional step. But yeah, you get them dirtied up and then seal them again. Lots of sealing. But at this point, I like to use a gloss varnish. It's nice and tough. You can do multiple coats. Depends on, you know, whether you think you're going to be rolling these things on concrete or not. It's probably not the best idea, by the way. But yeah, that's what they look like varnished up. Nice and shiny, sort of scaly. But, you know, it's done pretty quick. Figure I'm always looking for new ways to do things, so I might be able to make better looking ones later. That being said, I got other projects to work on. So until next time, you've been watching The Ready Ward on Russo Works, and I am Russo, out.